Once you understand the gift of double dipping that YouTube provides, it's going to change your whole strategy on how you approach your YouTube channel, your future videos that you're going to put on your YouTube channel, as well as your product or your service. The key thing I want you to understand is that other platforms, they have fantastic, successful ecosystems. TikTok, Instagram, just to name a few. The key thing is that they stay within their lane. They don't really spread out as much, but YouTube does provide that. So here are two key things that I want you to understand that, again, will change your whole strategy. First and foremost, when it comes to a YouTube channel, have this one thing in mind, and I say this to a lot of people that are interested when they want to create a YouTube channel. It is not about yourself unless you are a household name, a musician, a business owner, like a major business owner, a movie actor, go down that list where people want to learn about you in regards to your origin story, how you came up the ranks, etc. That is different. That, my friends, is the 1% of the population. The majority of the people that are on YouTube are just like you and I. There are people that are either entrepreneurs, that we work in certain industries, that we have side hustles, hobbies that have general interest. And that is the key thing I want you to understand, the general interest. The key thing is that YouTube is perfect for knowledge in the factor that people want to learn from what you happen to know, be it how to grow a YouTube channel, something about your industry. And the whole reason for that knowledge is for their own advancement on knowledge under that said subject, or their growth on YouTube, or something that you do in your industry that they've been interested in for a very long time. And that information is going to lead to another level of advancement in regards to their own journey. Once you understand that, that's where things change. Why? Because the key thing is, again, Google owns YouTube. So when people type into Google under something they want to learn about, what you will notice, and you can do this right after this video, you will notice that the results will be in the form, number one, an AI response, where that used to be Google AdWords. Those days are gone. Then followed right under that is a YouTube video or a series of YouTube videos based on your search. Once you understand that when you put a YouTube video out, that it's not only going to show up on YouTube, but it is going to most likely, under that said subject, appear on Google as well. That's your strategy. You're not staying in one lane. You're actually staying in two lanes. So I want you to go onto Google. I want you to, whatever it is that you are trying to convey or what the theme of your channel is, I want you to type it into a Google search. When you type it into a Google search, automatically you will see a drop-down list. My friends, that is your future videos, because the key thing is what you are noticing on the drop-down is what people are wanting to learn about in real time. I don't know how much of a length of time. I don't know if those searches are within a 24-hour or 48-hour span or 7 days. That is real time. That is what people are typing in to learn about something. Now, if you have that knowledge under that subject, that is basically your next YouTube video with that title of a search. That is also going to be embedded in your description. That is also going to be placed into your keywords. So not only will it be seen on YouTube, it will then be seen on Google. And that is where the evergreen part comes in. Again, the whole thing about YouTube is what you are providing on your knowledge. And again, it could even be of interest. So if you're a big Star Wars fan, or if you're a big sports cards collector, or if you know something different about AI, that is just general. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be in the industry. It's just general knowledge that you happen to have to entertain the viewer. So once you understand that, guys, I'm telling you, it will change it. So I want you to really kind of go into the backbones of your YouTube channel, kind of look at the description once again, kind of retweak it, maybe retweak the channel's keywords. And then by doing that, really changing maybe the banner, maybe even changing your profile picture. Really kind of revamp it, because by doing that, you might see a pretty big uptick in your viewership, your hourly viewership, if you're happen to seeking that 4,000 hour viewership, as well as your subscriber rate. So with that being said, guys, as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment. And for more information, click the floating box that will appear at any given moment. And as I always say, let's play.